Welcome back to another video. This is part 2 of the Involute gear tutorial. Alright, so this time we're going to start drawing the involute curve, which is the curve for the gear. And this is quite tricky to do. We have to use a special formula for that. Alright, so basically I'll show you now. To do that, we just need to, I'll bring this to the left there. You gotta go datum, we're gonna draw a curve from equation. So Creo is pretty good because it allows you the ability to draw from equation as well. It's quite a comprehensive program that lets you draw that. So you gotta go to equations and open that up. We're gonna use this equation here for this. I found this equation from a Word document on the Creo forum, Creo community. But to draw the involute curve, we're going to use this equation here. Whoop, I didn't want to do that. So just go copy, bring it in, and paste. But basically, you gotta represent x as a cos equation and also y as a sine equation, and just put the information here. So you can use that as reference. I'll put this involute equation in Word doc in the description, and you can just follow that. But basically, you just need to enter the radius of the pitch circle. So our pitch circle was 40. For the diameter, we'll put in a radius of 20, and that's basically it. Once you click OK and pick a reference, you gotta make sure click preference, and we'll select the preference from there. Basically, you just gotta pick the coordinate system, pick that one in there, and it will let you accept. And now we have a involute curve. So this is a mathematical curve that let us draw the teeth of the gear. Alright, once you have that there, we can actually make it shorter. We go edit definition. We can edit this here. If you change that to 0.5, it makes it smaller. I'm gonna make it 0.3 maybe. Make it actually 3.5, 0.35. So that's okay. Maybe I'll leave 0.4 just so you can see the curve in all its glory. Alright, okay, next step is we gotta accept that. Now we need to draw coordinate datum, and I'm gonna pick it on there. Pick it at the end of that point, and we gotta draw a line curve through points. Let's see if I can draw a point. Okay, I gotta put a point at the 0 coordinates as well. So I'll just zoom in, click on that coordinate system, and it'll create a point there. And this will let us, let's go draw curve. Click this little arrow, curve through point. We'll draw, click the 2 coordinates there, and draw our curve. Okay, so the next step is we're gonna go to the document we have. Alright, basically we need to find the angle for each curve. To do that, the formula is, we'll just go teeth angle equals 360 divided by n, and we'll write equals. So 360 divided by, we have 21 teeth, so we'll work that out on the calculator. 360 divided by 21, that will leave us with 17.41429. We use 4 decimal points. Alright, now I'm going to show you how to copy this curve. So click on that, you can go copy on the top left and go paste special and click on apply by move and rotation and click rotation. So basically this lets us make a copy by rotation. Select an edge, we're going to zoom in, select the Z, make sure you select the Z edge, and we'll enter the angle for the each teeth, so it's 17.1429, and click OK. There you go. So each of our teeth is that angle. Okay, I think I made a mistake. The involute curve is actually shouldn't be on the pitch circle, it should be on the base circle. So we need to fix that. So basically we just go back in here and fix the formula. We go to edit equation and it should be half of the base circle. So we'll write that 37 divided by 2 here. Divided by 2, click OK. Now the pitch, the involute curve should be on the bottom circle there. We'll click OK, and that is what should look like. We need to do that because let me delete this. Okay, we just leave that there. If you zoom this in really well, the bottom of the curve is really messy. We're gonna trim that out. We're gonna delete this curve. So delete the move curve. We delete this point here, actually the first point. Delete that point, and we want to put a point here. So we'll put a point here by holding Control and select that 2 curve, and we'll create a point there. And now we'll create the curve through point. Select that point. Let me try that again. So we have our 2 points. So go to datum, create a curve through points, select that point, and select that point. There you go, we have that. Alright, from there, okay, so from here we'll create the angle for each teeth. So go copy, edit paste special, make sure you click apply move and rotation, and we'll click rotate, and we'll pick the Z edge, which is the rotation edge, and put in the angle of 17.1429. Click OK. That looks fine. Now we'll go copy this again, create another copy, and we'll go paste. This time we'll draw half of the angle. So we just copy this, put a one, divide that by 2, and pick the Z. So we'll put the angle in, divide by 2, and it will give us half. Okay, that didn't give us a copy, so we'll try that again. Okay, so copy, edit paste special, apply rotation, make sure it's on rotation, pick the Z axis, and put in the angle over 2, and accept. Alright, that's great. Now we have a copy now. Okay, so we need to mirror this here. So to do the mirror, we're gonna mirror the curve. We're gonna make a plane. Go to okay, so click on datum point, and we'll hold shift, hold control, and select both the curve to create a point on there, and go to datum curve through points, select the 2 points and click accept. And now we gotta go to plane, click control, click the plane, click the curve. Actually, before we draw that, we gotta create a axis. So click on axis here and click on the Z axis to make our axis. So with the axis there, we can click on the axis, click on the curve we drawn, and click OK, and that will create an angle plane there. With the angle plane, it will allow us to mirror that around. So we go mirror, click on the plane, click OK, and it will create the curve we need. Alright, that looks great. And now we're gonna do one more thing. We're gonna create a point again, this time on between that two lines, and draw another curve through datum points. Select that one and select the middle datum. Okay, it doesn't seem to work, so we just try that again. So cancel, untick everything, go curve through points, select this point, select that point. Alright, that's great. So now we have that. Okay, now we can draw the curves. Alright, I'll just create the gears in the next video. We have all the curves we need already, so now we just need to make the gear. Just follow the links for the next video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment to support my channel. That's it. So just follow my next video, guys.